So the long-awaited video is here. It was almost an uphill task trying to put this video together. First of all, going to Tinapa wasn't easy, and trying to get to these areas, we had to take critical thinking to be able to achieve this. So guys, thank you and welcome to this channel. A lot of people have said go to Tinapa, go and tour Tinapa. Now, because of what has happened in Tinapa in the past years, they don't just allow people come into Tinapa to do tour as they usually do. Tinapa is a place where you see they have the resorts, they have the emporiums. The emporiums are places where they sell, like say in a shopping mall. They have different emporiums. You get an emporium, you either sell pharmaceutical products or you sell fabrics like Ankara. They have places where they sold groceries and vegetables. They had everything in Tinapa until this event happened. What was the event? It was the dispute between the federal government, the youth, and the SARS. The SARS people, there's the police officers or a unit in the police command that is called the SARS. When the people began to take undue advantage of the youth, each time they see a young person having dreadlocks, they'll say the person is into 419 or is into one drugs or into one or two things like that. So the people now had to, fight back. And now I expected that the president then, Buhari, would have called them together to say, oh, let's look into this thing this way. But they didn't. Rather, they were putting everything at them and on them. And then when the End SARS protest took place, people came into this place, vandalized a lot of things, and made this place look the way you are seeing it. Who would believe that this is a Tinapa that I came here for my own honeymoon? Who believe this is Tinapa? But they have a few persons here who are still managing the place, like areas like where they have the water side. People are there who still sell drinks, who still sell things, entertain visitors. People who come here, people still come here. Like Saturdays and Sundays, they have people coming to the swimming pool for children, swimming pool for adults, and then the sit-out area. This place is called the Lazy River. This place you are seeing now is called the Lazy River. So a lot is going on here. The hotel is no longer functioning because of the way they vandalized the whole place. It was becoming something else. So the government looked at it and thought to pause on that side. You see, that's the Tinapa water lake side. So you can see they had to pause on that to concentrate on other things. But I hear that the new government is going to work on this place. So at the end of the day, you discover that whatever happens, the reason why most times people come to Nigeria or see Nigerians and begin to respect them is because our government, our politicians, let's say most of our politicians, I won't say all, have not given us how will I put it, they've not represented us well. Because if they knew or remembered who we are, they would not allow us to be talked down on. Because Nigeria being a blessed country and with a lot of natural resources, if we get it right with leadership, then we are good. So at the end of the day, people still come here to do sightseeing. People still come here to swim with their children. People who come to visit Calabar still come to this place to see how Tinapa is. Those who have never been to Tinapa, they come here to see how Tinapa is. But the only thing is, there's no longer a place where you do your shopping. In those days, you come to Tinapa, after going through all the sightseeing, they have a place, because they didn't allow us do this tour. How would have loved it, because they don't allow people going. There are areas we couldn't tour. Places where you have all those native huts where you see that people come there to stay to shoot movies, the theater for film and act. All those areas they didn't allow us penetrate, but we could just take some footages from a distance. That's the hotel there, which we'll be showing you shortly. So it was difficult even entering this place. They never wanted anybody to go in, but because we had a car with us and all of that, and this is coming out like this. You all know how if you saw Tinapa like a few years ago, you won't believe it's the same Tinapa that is like this. So what are we saying is, when the government fails, things like this become, a problem. But I'm happy that the new governor of Cross River State, Prince Otu, is, making plans to start the renovation. I hear they started, but of course we didn't get to restore that area where they've started working on it. So I just thought to let you know that in 2024, this is the current, state of Tinapa. So it's like I don't blame them when they say people should not come in here, because most people come in here without telling the real story. Why Tinapa is still the way it is. They were not able to tell the real story. The actual story is because of what happened in 2020, stroke 2021. All of those things made the government to just leave this place. And then they just allowed places like where they have the restaurants, where they sell drinks and, finger foods. That's where they allow them to still use. Outside that, the other place is not in use. Like the hotel is no longer functioning. So I just thought to mention that, so that if you watch this video and you're making plans to go lodge inside the Tinapa hotel, is no longer functioning until they fix it, according to what they said. So for the banks are no longer there. The Emporium is not working because all the shops there had left. So it's the people, yes, people are, have said they should work on this place so that business will return back to normalcy here. But of course, returning everybody back here has to do with fixing the place. And then the budget, we overheard them mention, some people were saying before you could fix this place, you're going to spend not less than 1 billion naira. Or some people even said even more. So does the state have that amount of money to spend? Have you not seen how the federal government not listening to the youth, what it can cost? Because now the youth in each state went for their own protest. But when they obstructed their protest, they went into vandalizing things that they shouldn't vandalize. Because when you cannot see, the thing is, you cannot beat someone and teach the person how to cry. Nigeria is so blessed, so blessed that we are not supposed to be saying things like, they're not supposed to be going through this path. And that is why I keep telling you guys, I say whenever you are judging Nigeria or you're trying to talk down on Nigeria, separate Nigerians from the government. The government is not Nigeria. The government, that if the government did anything bad, or the government is not representing us well, or the government is not, doing well for its citizens, it has nothing to do with us Nigerians. We Nigerians, we good. We are doing just fine. We are good people. We are people that are hardworking. We are people. So the only challenge, I think the devil knows very well that the only thing we need as a country, Nigeria, is leadership. So it keeps bringing us the same leaders, recycling the same leaders that will not move us forward. For a country that has so many, intelligent people. So when you want to insult Nigeria, please separate it. Don't insult us. We are not the problem. You can see that pedestrian now. It connects you to where you have the cinema, the theater for art and culture, and where people can shoot. It was supposed to be Nollywood. It was already written there, like the Hollywood standard kind of, where they have the almost in that area where they have the whole of fame. So Tinapa is a place where the hotel, beautiful hotel. I had a friend who was working in this hotel, but she's outside the country now. Beautiful hotel. I've been to the hotel. Then we were from the hotel, we went to the Emporium to shop. We were there to shop for different things we needed. The last time I went to Calabar and I went to Tinapa, we went to the shopping mall. We bought a lot of things. We went to the Ankara place. In fact, my traditional marriage Ankara, I bought and shopped them here. This is the hotel. What you're seeing here is the hotel, the almighty hotel that was such a beautiful hotel that when people, came to Calabar, they came straight here to lodge. This hotel was doing so well. But when those guys came, vandalized all these things, everything returned back to us as if this place is deserted. So just look at it, how the beautiful Tinapa has turned out to be. It's really sad. It's really a sad thing. But what can we do? Do they still maintain the lawns? Sometimes they do. Of course, I saw some guys from the... If I allowed the live footage, you would have heard when the lady was telling them, showing them places to maintain. So it's very, very important to have good leaders in government, because when you have good leaders in government, they will answer to the people, they will listen to the people, they will not throw the baby with the bad water. Like now, they are maintaining this place. Some guys were somewhere, but we didn't want to put them into the video. They are cleaning up all these places because of the rains now. People will come to on a Saturday, people will come on Sunday, and they will need to use the facility. So once you come here, people still come here though. If you come here, you pay 3,000. After paying the 3,000, you can swim, you can slide, you can do anything in this place. So it is what it is. You can see how beautiful that swimming pool is. So it's still there. Everything is still there, but it's not functioning like before. It's not functioning like the Tinapa we used to know. This is the current situation of Tinapa, and it's really, really a sad one. It's really a sad one. But what can we do? This is a place where we brag about, we talk about, we love so much, but we will not say it's lack of maintenance culture. It was abandoned because of what happened. Because before this time, people were still coming here, things were still going on. The banks were still here. The emporiums where they sell Ankara, good designers suits for male and female, different things. People who sold perfumes. If you came to Tinapa that period, you will see how Tinapa was of standard. Everything here done. But what are we seeing today? Because the government got, disappointed at what the youth did, and then they said no, they're not going to do anything to Tinapa again, let it be there. But when we had this new governor, because then the former governor decided not to do anything here anymore. But when we got this new governor, he promised, according to what I was told, that he's coming to fix this place. So this is still, presentable, but not the standard Tinapa is known for. So those of you who said we should do Tinapa, I hope you are happy. Hope you are satisfied that we're able to still do it against all odds, against all the struggling, against all the pleading, against all the trying to ensure we get this done for you guys. Because you guys are so important to me on this channel. I will do everything that is legitimate within my powers to ensure that I keep bringing you good content. So people still come here to swim, people still come here to do stuff, but the Tinapa of those days where you go to the shopping mall, you go to the bush bar, you go to all those huts and every other thing, is not like that. But we pray that they bring it back better than it was. You can see how clean the water is. You can see those, tents there. So it shows you that people still come here to swim. Because if these areas were abandoned, of course, people will not be coming here anymore. So if you're in Calabar or you visit Nigeria and you still want to come to Tinapa, maybe before you come, they would have fixed every other thing to function. But if you're still coming here to swim, to do anything, eat fish, every other thing, Tinapa is welcoming you to come. But this is the current situation in Tinapa, and I just thought, okay, since everybody has said, oh, Tinapa, I'm sure they want to see the current situation in Tinapa. That is why they asked me to tour Tinapa. Yes, we couldn't go to the Emporium side because there were other gated areas they didn't allow anybody to go through, so we couldn't tour those areas. But of course, I'm happy you're able to see this. I'm happy you're able to, see what's going on in Tinapa, and make up your mind whether you want to still visit Tinapa or not. But Tinapa, you can imagine all those areas that are gated, are places that if you stand, you will see the aerial view, and you will see all the beautiful road networks and all. They didn't allow anybody go through that route too. We had to make do with what we had. I hope this is good enough for you guys. Is it? Let me know on the comment section what you think, because I feel that, okay, this was okay for you to watch. Look at all this part. In those days, we just walk. You saw that part. You just walk up. People were, oh my God. You know how you just come here with your love, and all people be discussing. During honeymoon, you could just come out, take a walk, go back into your hotel, go shopping. This Tinapa, oh God. I hope that when Prince Otu fixes Tinapa, it's going to bring back the glory of Tinapa. And I just thought, okay, let me oblige my followers. Look at the road network. Tinapa is beautiful. You know, the thing is, no matter how beautiful, just like a woman who is so beautiful and then maybe she's not taking care of herself, she would definitely look tattered, right? She will. She'll look tattered. So that's it. And that's just what happened to Tinapa. It was abandoned, but now with the way they kind of security they have, you should would have done the videos from the beginning, from the gate, but man, they didn't even allow anybody do any video. So in the case of, oh, let's just go inside now, at least let's just drive in, you know, they were allowed, drove in, and then the videos were done. So basically, if you are going to Tinapa right now to do any video, you may not be allowed to do the videos. Yes, because of the situation on ground. You know, it's not their fault anyway. It's the fact that the past administration got offended by what the End SARS people did, and as such decided to not allow people coming here anymore. Tinapa is actually a very, very big place, and we hope that they fix everything for it to come back to normalcy, and people will come back again to enjoy the free Tinapa, the beautiful place. You know this particular place, this Tinapa, has a place where if they connect it, they are supposed to they bring ship. They are supposed to bring the ship to offload goods so that the people in the Emporium can pick from there into their stores. That was how it was actually designed to be. You know, that there's a sea close by, they'll come, you know, pack the ship, then they'll bring whatever they've bought into Tinapa. You know, those are all the plans Donald Duke had. By the way, Donald Duke was the governor who started this and finished it 80% before he handed over power to Leo Imoke. But I feel that Leo didn't pay much attention to Tinapa as he would have if he had the same strength or the same vision and drive Donald Duke had. I'm sure it would have been better. But I think till this last governor left, he didn't even, you know, and then coupled with the End SARS problem, he just abandoned everything. So, people, this is the current situation in Tinapa. I have finally voiced this video and I am finally uploading it, and the much awaited Tinapa video is here. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody who has been supportive, and please share this video. Please, you can super chat us because going to get this content was not a walk in the park. It wasn't easy, and you guys know already how things are. But I know that you, my subscribers, you are always watching my videos and watching my advertisement. I don't take it for granted at all. God bless you so much. Have you seen the road network in Tinapa? Very beautiful place, you know. But you know how it is now. When you are dealing with government, until their spirit tells them, oh yeah, I'll do it, that's when they will answer you. But for now, we pray that the new government would, you know, eventually, sort things out, and Tinapa will be back again. We'll be back again. What did you guys think? Tinapa will be back again. Don't worry. Don't worry. And we have other beautiful places in Calabar you can see, or in Cross River you can see. I wish I'm able to do Agbokun Waterfalls. I'll bring it to you on the channel. So please, before you insult Nigerians, remove Nigerians from the equation. We are not the problem. Nigerians are not the problem. If you want to say anything about Nigeria, talk about the government, not us, because the people do not have much say as the government have. Even though the government, sometimes it looks as though the people have a say. Even though we practice democracy, we don't have much say like that. So before you begin to say unkind things about Nigerians, check yourself. Don't do that. It's not allowed even on this channel. No, we don't let that. We talk good things about our country, We promote and project the good things of our country because Nigeria is blessed. Nigeria is a country that if you know what you are doing, you will stay with them. Nigeria is a good country, and that is why wherever Nigerians are, there's always peace. There's always, humility. There's always, because they are always ready to serve. Nigerians can do anything legit to put food on their table. They don't care whether you call it menial jobs. They don't care. So I just thought to say that and call it a day. God bless all of you for staying through this. I tried as much as possible not to let this video get to 1 hour. Hope we tried. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.